Hey everyone, it's Michelle here from Equality Pays today, and in today's video I'm going to be throwing some stats at you because I want to talk to you about the kind of wider context of the world of work and what's actually happening in terms of pay equity, pay gaps, and pay transparency. So here's three stats I'm going to share with you. So 86% of organizations have some kind of pay compensation strategy or are working on it. And that 86% is higher than in 2021 by 10% and higher than in 2020 by 20%. So we're seeing more and more organizations starting to prioritize or even update and improve their compensation strategies because it's fast becoming something that's super important for employees. And if, as an organization, you want to ensure that you can retain talent as well as attract talent and diverse talent as well, this is something that just has to be done. 44% of organizations believe that they are losing talent because of insufficient pay increases. Now, just paying people more money, every single year, all the time, and just kind of throwing money is never the answer to retaining people. However, at the same time, not understanding the current context and the climate that you're in, and refusing pay rise requests or refusing to review your kind of compensation strategy as it is, can lead to people looking elsewhere and deciding, I have no progression here, I have no career progression here, I'm going to go to that organisation over there because they have been very vocal about the fact that there is that there and I can get that there. So 44% of organisations believe that this is part of the reason why they are losing talent. And then the final stat is that 66% of organisations are going to be doing some kind of pay equity analysis. And this is an increase by 20% since 2021. Now, that is quite a jump. And all of this is because, the combination of global pandemic, and obviously we're still living through it now, and all sorts of other things that seem to be coming out of the woodwork, the combination of, George Floyd's murder and the ripple effect that has had across the world, and now us being in what's been dubbed the Great Resignation, or as PayScale put it, the Great Re-Evaluation, has really caused individuals to sit up and start asking themselves questions about why do they do the things that they do, and are they happy at their organisations. And one of the things that is super important for employees is knowing that they are being paid fairly. That's not necessarily always being paid more in terms of just wanting more money, but wanting to know that the pay is equitable. Women wanting to know that they are not being paid less or being denied opportunities because they're women. It's about, ethnic minorities wanting to know that they're being paid on par with their white counterparts and that there's no discrimination there. It's free from bias. And as we're seeing, more and more employees are becoming bolder and braver and much more vocal about these things being important to them and willing to walk away either with nothing in place, willing to walk away to other jobs that may not pay as well but is better for their mental or physical health, or willing to go to other organisations that are upfront about being on top of pay equity issues and pay gap issues. And so I hope that has given you some kind of context in terms of thinking about what's happening at your organisation. So you might think, oh yeah, this is a nice to have, but I don't see the point of it. I'm hoping that these stats are planting some seeds so that you can realise that actually, if this is fast becoming an issue for employees, as an employer, if I want to be relevant and have any kind of legacy going forward, I need to be seen and I need to be actually doing this work. And this is what I support organisations with, helping you with pay transparency issues, pay equity, and helping you to close pay gaps, creating those action plans. So if you don't have an action plan in place, you need support with that, or maybe you do have one, but it might be a bit lackluster and you need some support, then I would invite you to book a 30-minute call with me. The link is below. You can just simply choose a time that suits you and we can get on the phone and have a conversation to work out how I can support you. So I hope those stats have been helpful, thought-provoking and useful, and I shall see you soon. Bye for now.